Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Do back with you for another video. I am so excited. Well, first of all, I have my cowboy hat on today because I just was told that I just won Country Music DJ of the Year. It's crazy because I'm a Puerto Rican guy from New York City, but I've been living out in Tucson, Arizona, and I just got done doing almost a month, well, pretty much a month at the Houston Rodeo. And they told me at Houston Rodeo, and this would be the second time that I've won it. And I'm an open format DJ, but country is my forte, and I've been on tour with a lot of big artists and stuff. So thank you to the Cowboy Lifestyle Network. Thank you to the Cowboy Channel and everybody else that have supported me throughout the years, and I appreciate the award. That being said, let me talk about a new product right here from our friends at Jetpack. Jetpack Bags right there, jetpackbags.com. You can check these things out starting today, I believe. They are called boosters, and these are godsend for guys, especially tall. I'm only 5'6", so this is even important to me. So I can't imagine if you're 5'6" above or you're small. It doesn't matter. If you're 6'5", that's hell for you guys to work on a table that's just too short, that's too low to the ground. So these will help solve your problems. So let me take these out of the bags real quick and I'll show you what's going on. These are about 1.25 inches each, and they essentially lock into each other, and they're boosters. I did a little video about this before, and now I have got back to Arizona, and I just wanted to show you guys a little more in-depth look at this. So they're called boosters, and these things are fantastic. They're hard rubber, and they work great for lifting up your table or lifting up your gear height. So let me show you a little bit of kind of how I use these. And I did use these at the Houston Rodeo for a whole month. And I use these on their different types of equipment, including a keyboard and a drum machine. These things, I mean, once there's weight, they don't move. So they're great. They're heavy in a good way. They can go in your backpack. They can go in your luggage, and they're fantastic. They come in these bags already. I believe they're $19 for 4 of them, or maybe $20 for 4 of them. And you could get these also in a 12-pack, and that will raise your equipment 3 inches each, 3 inches if you put them underneath all 4 legs. So let me show you how these kind of work again, and we'll go from there, and I'll show you kind of other uses that these can be used for. So hold tight, guys. Okay, guys, back with you. All right, right here, I think this controller is a great example right here. Here's the Flex 10, Pioneer Flex 10. This controller has no feet. My Reign Performer, my Reign 4, they all have feet underneath. So they already kind of raise up about 1 inch already. Now, on my Flex 10, all you have to do is take these, and here's 4 of them right here. Boom, and that's it. And you already raised it 1 inch. And you can see how high it is already. This bar right here is about 36 inches. So it's already pretty tall to begin with. So I don't want to raise it up too much higher. But if you do want to raise it up higher, this is all you have to do. Just get another bag of these. Now these work great underneath a table leg too. So in case you don't want to put them under your equipment, but you want to raise the whole table, they will not slide. There's like a little inlet enclosure here, and it won't come out. I've used these like that, and I could show you a video of that too. But let me show you how these work. So these kind of go together as so. And look how quick this is to do this. And let's see. There we go. And I got one more in the bag here. And they lock into place. And that's it. Put them on your controller, and it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. It's not sliding. It's great. So there you have it right there. So I'm not going to do another one because you won't even be able to see my face at this point. All right. Now, here's another use for them. Let me just take this out for a second. And what I do on these is I turn them upside down. Turn them upside down, turn them upside down, turn them upside down. There we go. Now I have 4 of them. Stand by. All right, back with you. All right, here's another use for them. Turntables. Perfect. Line them up with their feet of your turntables. Not only will this raise your turntables and your mixer, but they are now have a, oops, there we go. Now that they have the boosters underneath, they not only raise them, but what they do is they give you some bass isolation that stops the vibration. So, and it's not going anywhere. I could cut, scratch, I could do whatever, I can move these around, they're not going anywhere. Fantastic idea. Put them under turntables as well as your controller. Another use for them, hold tight. All right guys, here's another use for the boosters right here. Got a laptop stand. You know, this is a Pioneer Flex 10, it lays flat. So if you boost it up a little bit, you can not only put a laptop stand here, but you can run all your cables underneath too. So if you need to run cables so they're not out in the open, you know, your XLRs, your microphone cable, you can just run it right through here. So it's nice and clean and neat. Total another use for it right there. All right guys, Jetpack bags right here. These are the boosters, so go check them out at jetpacksbags.com. They come in 4-packs, they come in 12-packs. You can buy them, I believe, starting today. I believe you'll be able to get them. You will absolutely not regret that you threw a couple of these in your backpacks. And talking about backpacks, I love Jetpack backpacks, and I think I'm gonna review a couple of those as well, maybe some other brands too, but Jetpack is pretty much my go-to on the Jetpack, or on the backpack market right there for DJs and for musicians. So maybe that will be coming in the future, we'll see. But anyhow folks, check these out, jetpackbags.com, and I'll see you again on the next video.